Big Boy Project. We're trying to do a new segment called Bear Talk, where we talk about different topic, issues, games, whatever we want to talk about. And today's topic is, because J1 and I had some issues with this, is dating apps.
Yeah,
social apps. And my first question to the panel, I can't believe I'm saying that, the panel.
The panel.
The panel. And do you think dating apps work for finding a relationship?
It can, with the right approach.
It can.
Right. I think the same way. All depends what your mindset is and what your maturity level is.
Because you know, a lot of people nowadays, all they're doing is they're getting on these apps, and the first thing they're doing is exchanging naked pictures and talking about sex. They're not talking about anything substantial. So when you're coming at it from that approach, I don't think you're not going to find a relationship unless you find somebody who's just as freaky as you, and then okay then. But if you're going off of sex right off the bat, then obviously you're not looking for a relationship, so the app's not going to work.
Right. Well, that's the thing though. If you do go on this app, be honest. You know what I'm saying? If you're just looking for that, say you just looking for that. Don't say I'm looking for a relationship, I'm looking for this, I'm looking for that, and you're not looking for those things.
Well, you know, a lot of people can convince themselves that that's what they're looking for. They just don't realize that their approach is what's causing them to fail.
Right.
Because clearly we're all looking for sex. That's a given. That's a given. We're all looking for sex. That's
right. The question ends up becoming: are you looking for more than just sex versus just surrounding your universe?
What is your level of importance for sex in your interactions with people? If sex is at the forefront, then you're not looking for a relationship. You're looking for sex.
Right.
Yeah. So yeah, right. but can you use social apps like Jack'd and Grindr and all those things, right?
Like Jack, Grindr, Tinder, all these apps, basically trying to say we're using this for dating, but it's not really for dating. It's for hooking up.
It's for hooking up, yeah. I think so. I mean, I know a few people who they met on social media and apps like that and are still together. So it's not impossible. It does.
I think a lot of people blame this dating apps, but it's kind of like real life, really. Like let's say you go to a club, you gotta get past the bullshit people to find somebody you're really into.
Right.
Same thing with this apps or dating apps or social media in general. You gotta get past the bullshit people because they're gonna try to hit you up.
Right. And it's always gonna be like, oh, can I have a dick pic, or oh, can I have an ass pic, or what do you like? Are you a top or you a bottom? Like, all these discussions aren't relevant until at least the third or fourth date.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah. But yeah, yes. To answer your original question, yes, it can. Operative word being can.
Right.
Doesn't. I mean, when it does happen, I think it happens less than it should, but it does happen.
Right. And that probably spin off to my next question. Do you think it's safe to use dating apps versus going to the club and find somebody?
Well, clearly, no, it's not safe. Clearly. I mean, we just saw the article about the guy who left Grindr and or Jack'd or whatever that app was, and left him for dead by slicing his throat. So, of course, you're constantly hearing all these people who hooking up, who get on these sites and they hook up and they get lured into traps by homophobes and all that stuff. Right. And predators. They want, what I'm saying? So yeah, so clearly no, it's not safe. And it's not safe to go and meet anybody on your own.
Right.
You absolutely have to take people, and you absolutely have to meet these people at public places.
Right.
I'm not opposed to meeting somebody up at a police station. Meet me in front of the police station. That's where we can have our first meeting.
Yeah, lying.
I gotta make sure you're not a crazy head. You know what I'm saying? And okay, and the next week, okay, not at the police station, but we're gonna meet in front of the library. During, when people are still in there. Or we're gonna meet at the mall food court. We're always gonna meet somewhere public, because until I really get to know you, you're a danger.
Right.
Stranger danger. So no.
Right.
And adults, that's not something that you gotta tell kids nowadays by themselves. You got to tell your adult friends, stranger danger, because these people are they're killers they'll kill you just because they don't like you.
Right. Well, excuse me.
They'll kill you because they fundamentally believe that your life ain't worth nothing, and they don't like what you do. So no, it is not safe at all.
I mean, to me, if you're gonna do that, I say, well, let's hang out with my friends. Mm-hmm. That way, you have a group of people that you trust, and when he does, let's say he do come, he said, okay, that's fine. That means he's kind of trustworthy. That's like the first step.
Well,
because if somebody really trying to get to you or trying to, let's say, kill you, for instance, they're not going to try to meet you in a group setting, like Jose said.
Right. That's true.
Like, I'm not really interested in meeting your friends. That's the first sign right there.
Yeah, I agree.
Yep.
Because, like Jose said, you hear all these horror stories, and not even really dating apps. It's it can be Facebook, Twitter.
Craigslist, notoriously.
Yes, Craigslist is very notorious for knowing that. And I actually heard a story from a friend who actually did it. Not in too much detail, but the dude was just literally bipolar. Like, it was really bad. It was really bad.
Like, there's this guy on XTube.
XTube.
He's constantly posting videos of him hooking up with strangers that he's met on Craigslist, and I'm just like, this guy is either incredibly lucky
or incredibly risky and stupid.
Because I mean, there was one video he hooked up with some random person, and he's so unsafe because he doesn't look at the people when they come in. He doesn't see them. He doesn't see them until he watches the video. You know what I'm saying? And it's a lot of those videos you can't even see the guy's face.
Wow.
And one time he hooked up with this one guy, and they were having sex. He told the guy to put on the condom, and then in the middle of them having sex, while the video is being filmed, the dude ripped off the condom and keeps on having sex with him. I'm like, you didn't know he wasn't wearing a condom when he
went back up inside you? Like,
he was up inside you until after you saw the video? That's crazy.
Dude could have had something.
Exactly. So,
never known.
And it's people he met off of Craigslist. So people they don't really care about. They don't care about your safety. They care about themselves. And if getting some sex from you is what they're looking for, they're not trying to be safe, and they're not. Your safety and your life and your comfort is not the first thing that comes to mind. It's their own stuff. So
yeah, they don't have no respect for you. Hell, I could go as far as saying they don't have no integrity for themselves.
Right.
So if they don't even respect who they are, they damn sure ain't gonna respect you.
Right. So yeah, no, it's not safe at all. It is. We live in a world, all the illusion of safety.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
And that's all it is, an illusion of safety, because your life is in danger 24/7.
Right. I mean, like for instance, if you go on the app or any other social media, be yourself. Be yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Because from the profile pictures to your description, and I'm sorry to veer off on different topics, but another thing, don't put your personal information out there.
Seriously.
Yeah, I don't care for Facebook saying asking you to put your phone number on there. Like, why does the world need to know what my phone number is?
I mean, you can use other apps that you don't have to use your phone number per se. But J1 though, they got all these apps out there.
Like
got these alternate number or Google number.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So you don't have to give out your number.
Mm-hmm.
That's no problem. But what I got a problem with Facebook is trying to put your address on there.
Yeah.
Like, why is that an option? That don't need to be an option.
That's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
And I've seen people do it. I'm like, what? So, like I said, if you do put your number or your address up there, don't get mad when somebody actually comes to your house.
Mm-hmm.
Or don't get mad when somebody actually call your phone with these creep ass, voicemails or whatever. You put yourself out there to be scrutinized,
mm-hmm.
or be stalked, basically.
Oh yeah,
it's crazy. And I mean, I think people should they should immediately go to Like, don't meet somebody on an app and then immediately that same day try to go meet them. No, if you say you're looking for a relationship, you need to have conversations with these folks. And also, I'm a victim of this myself because not a victim, perpetuator, I guess. I say I don't like it, but I do it. Sounds more like hypocrite, no, but I text all the time, but I hate doing it. And I've already told y'all like this. I hate being on the phone. I much rather see you. So get Skype, get Uvu, get
Viber, Glide,
anything where you can see that person's face.
Right.
If you're gonna talk and get to know somebody, do it over video chat. Don't do it over the phone. Don't do it over text. Do it over video chat. Because first off, you can tell what that person. You can see that person. You can see when they're talking. You can kind of get what they're saying because a lot of things can get translated wrong or tones can be misinterpreted over text.
Right.
But at the very least, if you get to know somebody and you start to get the inkling that person might not be right in the head, you can hit record on your computer and record that person's face. And if push come to shove and something happens to you, you have video of what that person looks like.
Right. Officer, right here. Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. Like officer, evidence right in front of you.
And you don't have to tell them that you're recording because, like, even if you're using this program, like we're using Zoom right now, right? You don't have to tell us we're recording. We can look up at the corner and see that it's recording.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because you have to tell people that you're recording them before it can be admissible in court.
Right.
Still, this is clearly recording. So.
Right. Well,
I love doing people. I love being able to see y'all. And so when I'm talking to people, I like to be able to see them.